Hi Capricorn, welcome to your August 2020 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Capricorn, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're safe and healthy whenever you are guided to watch this video. If you're new to my channel, welcome guys. Thank you so much for joining me here. I hope you gain the insight and clarity that you seek by watching this video in regards to your love life. And if you've been subscribing to me for a few days, weeks, months, maybe even a whole year since I started the channel, welcome back guys. Thank you so much for all your love and support of myself and the channel. I always see your positive engagement, your comments, your emails, and all the love that you send. I'm so grateful for. Thank you guys. So I do want to start off by saying that this is the #1 most asked question I receive is, do I accept personal orders or personal readings at this time? And no, I do not, guys. And I do apologize for any disappointment behind that. However, I do hold a monthly contest where I do select one lucky subscriber to win a free personal reading with me. If you're interested in how to enter for that contest, open up the description box where you'll find the rules of entry there. But let's go ahead and get started. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other important placement you feel guided to watch for the sign of Capricorn. This is not going to resonate with every Capricorn that listens to this message. Messages are said for those who need to hear them the most. And that's how my intuition and my spirit guides prioritize messages I provide during these readings. If this reading is not for you, Capricorn, I suggest checking your other signs in different placements because depending on the planetary aspects in the sky, those signs may resonate with you more at this time than your sun sign does. Also, Capricorn, it's important to remember that not every message in this reading may be for you, and that's completely okay as this is a general reading. Please only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone who needs to hear that message. Hi cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Capricorn. Who wouldn't be? I do have to say, Capricorn and cross watchers, it's important to remember that energy is fluid. Therefore, you may feel like I'm describing a situation where the roles are flipped and reversed, and you are more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles should you feel like that fits your situation the most. But because this is a Capricorn reading, I will make Capricorn the main subject of the reading. Alright guys, let's get started. Alright, so Capricorn, I'm going to ask for an energy around you, linked to you energetically, that has romantic feelings or intentions for you to come through and provide the answers for how they feel about you, what they think about you, what they like about you, what they don't like about you, what they like about the connection you two have and what they don't like about it, and what their highest hopes and deepest fears are in regards to that. This connection that you two have. You don't have to be in a relationship in order for this reading to resonate. Oh, wow. Okay, so with the Four of Pentacles already coming out is how they feel about you. You could be dealing with another Capricorn or someone that has Capricorn in their chart. But I really feel as if someone is, more than anything, holding on to this connection that you two may have once had. Because, and I say that, and I know it's not everyone's favorite thing to hear, but judgment is on the board. Someone does want a second chance. Someone does want, I'm hearing make up for something that they did or didn't do in regards to maybe, oh yeah. Capricorn, I gotta say, someone feels as if you did break their heart. And again, it could be different for each and every one of you as to what those reasons are. Could be vice versa. But I do have to say, I feel as if someone is still really wanting another chance, another shot, but you are definitely the one to end things, I feel, very, very strongly. And if it's vice versa, it's vice versa. A lot of air energy, specifically Gemini and Libra. You could also have Aquarius in your chart, but with all the air of how they view you, Capricorn, you've definitely gotten cold on them. You definitely a bit iced them out, and you're very blunt and straight up. It's very similar to the last reading I did for you guys, actually. So I feel like I'm picking up on similar energies here. But someone wants to hold on to this for dear life, whereas I feel the other person... I feel, Capricorn, you tried to do the best that you could, and you realized that what you were doing, A, wasn't working, and B, you just felt as if there was something that wasn't right here. There could have been a third-party situation going on, and that's why things may have ended. But I feel more so than anything, there's this yearning for you, this desire to have you back in their life. It's something they're still very, very much holding on to. I feel as if in a way you provided them some sort of comfort, some sort of security. Could have been financial security for some of you. Let's keep on going. Let's get the rest of the spread out here. Wow. Yeah, I mean, for a while, Capricorn, I feel as if they saw you as someone who could have been their Four of Wands or 1111. They do see you as a soulmate. They do feel you to an extent. They may have told you that you were their twin flame or have thought of you in that way. But I gotta say, and I'm sorry if this disappoints anyone, I don't feel like this is a twin flame, but someone really, really strongly does. And again, it's not for everyone, but I'm just being honest, and I have to be honest with you guys about the energies I'm picking up and feeling. That someone was really, really focused on being with you. You guys had a lot of good times together. I feel as if there was, for some of you, a car conversation, or like I don't know, before you guys would go into a party or an event or go into someone's house, you guys would just sit in the car and talk for like minutes, even an hour. Maybe you guys have gone on a long car drive together. I'm kind of picking up on something about a car. Maybe you did it in the car. I don't know. But wow, Capricorn, someone is really hoping that they could start something new with you again. And if it doesn't work, they're still going to be pretty upset about it. Pretty stressed out, but really heartbroken too. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Devil card, Capricorn energy. Again, some of you could be even dealing with, I'm hearing a Capricorn rising. Someone could have that, you or the other person, but yeah, it's a karmic connection. It's a karmic. And I felt that way during the reading, and I felt some energy being a little bit, no, Mermaid, this is a soulmate. Capricorn's my twin flame. You're wrong. I mean, I'm sorry, but the Devil's here. This is a karmic contract, and I feel as if someone feels like they were left with no closure. And what happens with that is that if someone isn't given a good reason, if someone is ghosted, if someone just leaves your life out of the blue, it makes the other person really wanting and looking for answers. And that's what causes someone to hold on very, very strongly. But the thing is that sometimes people give an answer, right? But it's not the answer people like to hear. So, you know, if people aren't registering your reasons as to why you feel like this doesn't work, that it's not going to work, some people just still kind of put it off. But Capricorn, yeah, someone still thinks about you every day, definitely. Someone still thinks that you are their only one. I could see that with the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, Judgment, and the Devil. I feel as if this person is still not believing that it really is over between the two of you. And, you know, people get mad about the past, but it's like, you know, the cards are coming out saying something for someone's healing, for someone's guidance, for someone's insight. And some of you, I do feel as if you feel their energy still very, very strongly. Even if you have them blocked, even if you defriended them on whatever social media, they still send their energy out to you. But more than what I was getting with Sagittarius's reading, I feel with this devil energy, it's just a stubbornness and an unwillingness to let go. And it's chaining them to you, and you're chained to them by it energetically. If you want to start breaking those cords, do what you want, do what you can. You know, sage yourself, wear black tourmaline. But yeah, this person's just really, really dead set on keeping you in their life. I kind of want to clarify the devil energy. So let's go ahead and do that. Judgment in reverse. Interesting. I think they know deep, deep down somewhere, Capricorn, that, you know, this was something that was really meant to end. It really was a chapter in both of your lives that you need to close. But they just don't want to believe that. They really just don't want to listen to that guidance within them. They still are just listening to the ego of wanting to have you, and no other option is something that they consider or think about. They're not listening to their own guidance. They're not listening to their highest selves. They're not listening to anything else but their own desire for you. It's very, very strong. And with the devil energy, it could be a very, very strong sexual connection you two had. Very strong sexual chemistry. I'm hearing that they had a specific kink, or maybe you do, Capricorn, I don't know. Some specific kink that really, really turns them on, that you did to each other, that they don't feel as good doing it with anyone else. Gotta be honest here. But yeah, let's get ahead and get into the reading. So, how they feel about you, Four of Pentacles energy, Capricorn energy. This is the holding on. This is the refusal to let go, move on, surrender, really. Surrender. If Capricorn was supposed to be in your life, if you and Capricorn are meant to be, it will be. But you trying to force the situation, you trying to control the situation, that's what's... I almost feel, Capricorn, that kind of is what turned you off about this first person in the first place. I feel like this person, everything had to be their way. Everything had to be very much so in their own comfort zone. They were unwilling to do things that you wanted to do, go to places you wanted to go, try things that you wanted to try. And I feel as if they were just unwilling to compromise anything to make you both happy in the connection. I do feel as if this person, there's some sort of like confidence or stability that you gave this person. I mean, given the fact that maybe you guys were in a committed relationship, that could have been the case. But it's something deeper than that. Like, they feel a bit about when you broke up with them, or if you guys split up, regardless of what happened, it started to make them feel very, very insecure about themselves. About, you know, why did Capricorn break up with me? Why did they leave me? Why did they walk away from me? Everything that we could have had, but I almost feel like it wasn't that much there, though. And that's why they were just trying to grasp onto whatever there was that remained in the connection. I do feel as if, Capricorn, you were trying a lot harder, or at least this is how you felt in some way, tried a lot harder than this person did. It's like they wanted to have their cake and eat it too. That's exactly what the Four of Pentacles energy is for me as a reader. And Capricorn wasn't willing to compromise anymore for someone else's happiness, for someone else's comfort. and not even having consideration outside of themselves. I'm getting that someone could have a really, really big window in their living room. I don't know. What they think about you, the Judgment card. Pluto energy, fire energy. So it could be Scorpio or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. You could have those signs in your chart. You could be connected to one of those signs. They think about another opportunity. Despite what their highest selves knows that the ego is pinning down, right? We have Judgment in reverse here, Judgment upright here. They think there's really is a second chance. They really think they have a shot. Should you hear them out? Should you listen to what they have to say? They really think that they can get this going again, to revitalize and rejuvenate all the love that may have been depleted from the connection between the two of you. They really want you to hear them out, is what I'm hearing. Just hear me out is kind of like that whole, that's exactly the statement that keeps on running over and over in my mind. Maybe they've actually told you that before. But Capricorn, it's almost as if you kind of want to save your time and energy, because whatever they have to say, you don't really feel like it'll fix anything. You really don't feel like it will mend anything, heal anything. I'm getting that someone could wear like their hair in a very high bun. Could be a man bun. But they really just think that if you were to hear them out, you would give them another shot. You would give them another chance. I'm going to clarify this Judgment card here. Why is Judgment here for what they think about Capricorn? Five of Swords. Oh, Aquarius energy. So Capricorn, I feel as if you caught someone doing something shady, maybe lying to you, cheating on you, and it was a done deal. Like, there was no need for explanation. You didn't need to hear more. You know, it's kind of like, say less, I'm good, I'm out. But they almost feel like, no, Capricorn, it was a misunderstanding. But I feel as if you were right, Capricorn, or that there wasn't a big misunderstanding. I don't know. I almost feel as if the last time you guys talked, there was an argument, a huge dispute, and, you know, you may have not even talked to them since you broke up, since you left. And they still, to this day, think of if the conversation went differently, if something could have just been said, maybe you would have stayed and not left. But they know you've gone cold on them. They know it. So, let's get another card though. I feel like, I don't know why I have to say this, but like the last time we saw them, it was snowing outside. I don't know, not for everyone, obviously. The Sun. Leo energy. Some of you could be connected to a Leo. You could have Leo in your chart. I'm getting that they want to make up for what they did. They know that they screwed up, and they screwed up their chance at happiness. So instead of kind of just taking the L and moving on, by the way, someone could have L in their name, first, middle, or last initial, or whatever. They're just still thinking of ways to revitalize this, to reunite, because you did make them happy. But then Capricorns are kind of like, well, that's kind of funny, because if I made you happy, what made you do A, B, and C? People don't, you know, do things to people that they love if that's their honest feelings about them. But again, it's like someone wants to say it was a misunderstanding. I guess it could have been, but it was something strong enough to just make you automatically pack your bags and get out. I don't know if you even lived with this person at a period of time. But yeah, Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Scorpio energy. double confirmation here. They're really going through it, Capricorn, whether that means anything to you or not. They regret big time what happened between the two of you, or maybe what they did that made you walk away. So this is where it gets interesting. In the spread placement of what they like about you the most, we have the Ten of Swords energy. Gemini energy. Some of you could have Gemini in your chart. Doesn't have to be the case. Again, with the Ten of Swords is what they like about you the most. You're a no BS type person. You're not one to be played. You're not the one to be betrayed. You're not the one to put up with ish that is not serving you, and you end it. You end it quick. You don't give it another chance. You don't give it another shot. And maybe it's because you've been through some things in your life, Capricorn. Things where you did open your heart. You did give your trust. You did put the rose-colored glasses on to just be fooled, to just be betrayed. You're no one's doormat. Others of you, I feel, if that's not your energy, it's almost as if with the Ten of Swords, this person, I feel, for some, you were that light in their life. You know, when the Rider-Waite tarot deck, it's like you see that person, you know, on their stomach laying in the sand with the 10 swords in their back, and then you see the sunlight in the back. It was as if maybe, Capricorn, you came in this person's life when they were going through the worst. They may have lost a job, they may have lost a family member, a friend, maybe they went through a breakup in them, you know, before meeting you. Whatever the case was, they were going through some things, and you were there for them in some way. You heard them out, you supported them, I feel almost as if maybe you guys kind of started off as friends, and it grew more and more. And it grew more because every day that they hung out with you, it was one sword out of their back of the difficulties that they had to go through in life. Being around you, again, was their happiness with the Sun card. So maybe they think of this time in their life when things were really shitty, when things were really bad, and you were there. I see someone that gets home, like from work, from going out, and then they just get in their bathrobe or get in a robe and just chill out for the rest of the night. With a glass of wine, maybe a glass of water if you don't drink. You're also just very chill. This person seems like you're a very chill person. What they don't like about you, Three of Swords energy. So Libra energy, some of you could have Libra in your chart. I mean, you were the one that broke their heart. But again, Capricorn, some of you are very justified of why things ended. If you weren't happy, you know, you can't stay in a relationship just to make the other person happy. Others of you, I gotta say, there could have been a third-party situation going on here, whether that was on your end or the other person's end. But they always think of you as being the only person that broke their heart. I feel that very strongly. And they still wait for, I don't know, I feel as if there are some of my Capricorns out there who received messages from this person, even when it was ended. They sent you a few messages like, can we talk? Look, just give me a chance. I just need to talk to you. And you didn't reply. Or you just said, no, I'm good. You know, one of the two. And there's just still waiting for that window of opportunity. Of the day you open up and you reach out again. They just find the way that things ended were really messed up. They think it's unfair. I know that may piss some of you off. I'm just a messenger here, and it's not everyone. But they think that they didn't have a chance to fully explain themselves. Whether that's BS or not, right? There's someone with back dimples here, or maybe like a lower back tattoo. Something about the curve of someone's back. What what they like the most about the connection. Four of Wands. Aries energy. Some of you could have Aries in your chart. You could be connected to an Aries. I feel as if that, you know, when things were good, they were awesome, you know, and that's where some of this hurts so much, because things could have really gone all the way. Should there have been equal reciprocation? Should there have been compromise? Should there have been consideration? I mean, you guys did have a lot of fun together. I'm hearing something about going to the movies or watching movies was someone's thing. Or even camping for someone out there. I'm even getting skinny dipping for someone. But, you know, I also feel, Capricorn, with this, is that this person sees that you make your own happiness in everything you do. And they admire you for that, especially the ones who resonated with the situation of them going through a lot in their life. It was as if you showed them, you know, life is what you make it. You either sit in an energy, wallow in it, or you get up and do something else and move on to something happier for yourself, more prosperous for yourself. It's almost as if, Capricorn, I get that some of them feel like you pulled them out of a dark place or the shell within themselves. And you brought fun back into their life. You brought excitement back into their life. You brought passion back into their life. And now it's really not the same. And they still, you know, I gotta say, because if you look at this image really closely right here, there's someone peeping around the corner, right? They still care for you. They still try to check up on you. They still ask about you. I don't feel it being stalkery like Sagittarius is reading. But they definitely still wonder how you are, what you're doing, whether that really matters or not. What they don't like about the connection, the Hierophant card, the card of Taurus. Some of you could have Taurus in your chart. You could be connected to a Taurus. What I really feel about this is that there's no hope in this anymore on your end. There's no having faith in this connection. There's no wanting to pursue it. There's no wanting to commit to it. There's nothing that you sparked your interest in really continuing this or being devoted to this at all. And they know that. Maybe you even said that to them. I'm hearing something about apartment building. Like maybe you live in an apartment, and this may make sense with the window because that damn window keeps on popping up in my third eye. You may live in an apartment where like your window faces the street, and they would like call you and be like, look out the window, and there they would be, type of thing. Maybe you did that for them. But yeah, they missed out on a real person that would have been loyal, devoted, giving, honest, dedicated as hell. But they played their cards wrong. Highest hopes for this connection, Page of Cups energy. This is Pisces energy, Scorpio energy, Cancer energy, water energy. You could have those signs in your chart. You could be connected to a water sign. This is that apology that they want to give to you. I do feel that way. This is that reconciliation, that reaching out with a cup of love, hoping that you'll accept it. I almost feel like someone wants to like plan some like super romantic dinner to win you back, should you guys ever start talking again, to ask you back in a committed relationship. Someone could also live by the water. But yeah, this is their highest hopes, is that you'll be willing to hear them out, willing to accept an offer. They definitely want this again, Capricorn, but I don't know. I just feel as if it's very, very one-sided here. Unrequited love at this point for someone. Deepest fear is Five of Cups. Scorpio energy. Sadness, regret, guilt, shame. shame of what they made of this, that what could have been, but they chose I'm hearing other vices, which is very interesting. I don't know if this person had like a sex problem, a drinking problem, drug problem, food problem. I mean, we can get addicted to anything. Hell, we can get addicted to our phones. Maybe you found something on someone's phone that was like, okay, I'm done, for someone out there. But yeah, to live with this regret, to live with this sadness, to live with this remorse, because you're not willing to give this another chance. You're not willing to give this another shot. It's done. It's over. Capiche? And that's what their deepest fear is. For the likely outcome of the situation, Capricorn, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. If you'd like to join me there, we're going to go ahead and flip this card over for the likely outcome. I'm going to pull some more tarot cards to clarify, and I will pull some oracle cards to give further information to the likely outcome or any advice for you as far as how to deal with this connection, this situation. But before we go, Capricorn, I will say that I'm going to pull a Romance Angels card, and I'm going to ask this person's intentions, or I'm going to ask what Spirit wants to say about this, or what Spirit wants to show about this. Okay, so there's interesting chemistry and getting to know each other. Okay, so this is what means for me. I feel as if it was like the second you guys met, this person already was so attracted to you. They already felt like there was some strong emotional, they really thought you were their soulmate. They really thought you were their twin flame. And maybe it was just even not that you guys were dating for that long until it was over, maybe just a few months, or at least hooking up in some way. And they feel like this could have gone so much farther should things have gone a different way. I mean, they almost feel like they only got to barely know you, or you barely knew them, or you guys kind of just scratched the surface of everything, but there is so much more to this that they feel you don't see. They just feel like if they were to tell you their truth, you would see it differently. But really, at the end of the day, they just are holding on to this fact that, again, you are the only person to ever break their heart. But not that that's supposed to make you feel bad, not that that's supposed to make you feel anything, but it's just something that they keep on running through their minds when they think of you. The one that got away, the one that I could have had everything with. Damn, deep Capricorn. We're going to go ahead and take this to the extended reading. If you'd like to join me there, just open up the description box where you'll find the link to Vimeo, and it'll take you there. I really hope that you gained some insight, clarity, or some awareness by watching this video, Capricorn. If you did, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, Capricorn, I am still selling my hand-picked crystal sets and handmade Zodiac candles on my online shop, mermaidscalesshop.com. I hand select every crystal that goes in each crystal set that I feel every purchaser will resonate with. And I do hand make all the Zodiac candles I sell in my online shop, where I intuitively choose the colors and the scents I feel every Zodiac sign will vibe with. If you're interested in making a purchase for yourself or someone that you love, please feel free to check out my online shop, where you can find the link in the description box of this video as well. I love you, Capricorn, very, very much. And I'll see you next time. Take care, Capricorn.